We've only got 10 more states to go. 10 more states to go. If you want to hear the facts, then stick around because we've only got 10 more states to go. I don't know what I'm singing, but here we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Odd Socks. Today, we're going to look at the last 10 states of the crazy facts of every US state. Does that make sense? I think it did. So if you haven't seen, we've already covered 40 states. I did 10 per episode, so there's 4 videos you got to go and watch. Leave a like on each one of them, then come back to here, and we'll look at the last 10 states together. I'll wait. I'm not going to wait. Just come back. I think that we should just dive straight into the last 10 states. So, at number 41, we have South Dakota. Mount Rushmore isn't South Dakota's only famous monument. Well, I didn't know that. I did know about Mount Rushmore, obviously. And it's definitely somewhere that I want to visit. But I feel like the pictures will be the exact same as the visit. So, yeah, I'd want to see more in South Dakota if I went all that way. So maybe there's more in this fact that drags me in to South Dakota. The small town of Belfort. I don't know if that's right. I doubt it is. But I'm reading that as Belfort. Anyway, the small town of Belfort, which has the population of just under 6,000, claims to be the geographical center of the United States. And it has the monument to prove it. Okay, before we carry on, let's find out. Okay, so there's Belfort and the monument. Okay, I wouldn't say it was. I mean, I would say it's like Colorado, Kansas, or yeah, it's got to be around Kansas area. That's not dead center. I mean, I'm sorry if you're from South Dakota and I'm like insulting you, but that's not the center. That doesn't even look remotely close. Let's read on. Okay, so the small town of Belfort, it claims to be the geographical center of the United States, and it has a monument to prove it. The only thing, they're making it up. Why? The actual center of the United States is about a 30-minute drive away, but that doesn't keep Belfort from capitalizing on its supposed central location. We're not pretending to be the actual center, Teresa Schazenbach, the director of Belfort's Chamber of Commerce, told the I can't read this. We're providing a convenience. Okay, that's fine. Like they're the most local town, I guess. So they're like, yeah, come here, come spend all your tourism money here, and it's more convenient. You might as well. Number 42 is Tennessee. I've been to Tennessee, and Nashville was awesome. I absolutely love Nashville. If I could move to any city, Tennessee would be in my top 2 or 3. Maybe top 2 to pick from. Tennessee, where Jack Daniel's whiskey was born, obviously we know that, and died. If you've ever picked up a bottle of Jack Daniel's, I have. It's my favourite drink. I don't drink it often, don't worry, chill. But yeah, I'm very familiar with Jack Daniel's. You're probably very familiar with the brand's label, yes, as I just said, which proudly proclaims the brand to be native to Tennessee. What you probably don't know, however, is that legend has it the brand's eponymous. This article thing is full of words I don't know how to pronounce, and it just makes me look like an idiot. The brand's founder died in his home state after getting so frustrated by forgetting the combination to his safe that he kicked it and sustained an injury that eventually led to fatal blood poisoning. What? Rewind. Legend has it the brand's founder died in his home state after getting so frustrated by forgetting the combination to his safe that he kicked it and sustained an injury that eventually led to a fatal blood poisoning. What a way to go. I mean, I thought it was going to say that like he died of drinking so much whiskey. No, kit to safe. Kit to stafe, I was going to say. Tired. I'm tired. 43 is Texas. So without even looking at the article, I'm going to guess it's one of the most maddest facts of the whole article. Not negative. Like, Texas is crazy, like in an amazing way. There's negatives, there's positives. I'm just saying, I'm guessing it's mad. Here we go. Texas, you can legally tag a Bigfoot. But Bigfoot doesn't exist. If you see a Sasquatch stomping around Texas, you're not going to. There's no such thing. Don't be afraid to pull out your sidearm. I told you, didn't I? I told you it was going to be nuts. In fact, since Bigfoot aren't considered endangered... Oh, come on! Since Bigfoot aren't considered endangered in the Lone Star State, you're welcome to hunt as many of them as your heart desires. Come on. Fucking hell. I've been to Texas and it's awesome, but that's nuts. That's so stupid. Number 44 is Utah, and they have nothing to fear. They're not going to be the maddest fact because that you can't make. Texas wins the maddest fact of the US. Well done. Utah, it's home to lots of big fans of Jello. Fuck off. Oh, come on! You've got something better about your state than we like Jello. Everyone loves Jello. How did they find out that was what they're, like, good at? Hey, everyone, you all like Jello? Who did the poll? I haven't answered it. That jiggly dessert voted most likely to remain uneaten at any family gathering? Not my family gathering. Because I'm going to eat the whole thing. Well, don't speak ill of it in Utah. In fact, Salt Lake City buys more Jello per capita than any other place in the United States. I need to move to Salt Lake City. Well, actually, I don't, because I love Jello, which means that if I go to Salt Lake City, they're going to have a shortage because every fucker is buying it. Why do they like Jello so much? Why is that a fact? Who was like, all right, boss, I am working. What am I doing? I'm just finding out how many people bought Jello in every state. Who won? Who got the most? Utah. Yeah, I'm going to put it into a blog now. Fucking mad, isn't it? Number 45 is Vermont. I haven't been to Vermont, and I'm going to go there next time I visit the US, which should be in the next couple of months. Because Vermont is very close to where my wife is from. So we're going to take a drive to Vermont just so I can see it. So potentially, like, whatever the title of this is, maybe that's where we're going to go or what we're going to visit. So let's see. Vermont. It's the least religious state in the US. Oh, God. So anyone from Vermont will not get on with anyone from Louisiana. Because if you watch the previous videos, you'll see that Louisiana came up and it was the most religious state. So we've just found out where all the atheists are. They're up in Vermont. Well, at least according to Gallup, just 22% of respondents say they consider religion to be important and consistently attend church. I mean, that's only the people that responded, so pretty shit fact, isn't it? Number 46 is Virginia, America's vanity plate capital. Vanity plate, isn't that like customized, personalized number plates? Think so. Virginia has the highest vanity license plates per capita of any state. Around 16% of its population owns one. So you could say Virginia is full of douches. No offense, I'm just joking. It's just jokes. It's just jokes, people. But I like Virginia. I've visited Virginia. There's a little town called Alexandria that I went to. It reminded me of The Walking Dead just because of the name Alexandria. Nothing else about it. No zombies there or anything. But yeah, quite nice. Number 47 is Washington. Now, don't get confused and think I'm talking about Washington, D.C., because that's in Maryland. This is Washington State, where like Seattle and stuff. The top left of America. That was just for any British viewers that might get confused. Washington. This state has more glaciers than any other 47 contagious. Contiguous states combined. I'm a moron, alright? Of course, its 449 square kilometers of glaciers are not so impressive when put beside Alaska's 90,000 square kilometers, but still, why have a fact about your state, but the whole description of it is not as good as Alaska's? I mean, it still is impressive, like 449 square kilometers of glaciers. Very impressive. Like, fair enough. And I would love to visit Washington. It's definitely on the bucket list. And I'm going to take some pictures and videos of the little glaciers. And then I'm going to go to Alaska and be like, that was shit, wasn't it? It's so much better here. 48 is West Virginia. And West Virginia, let me just say, is always going to give me OCD. Always. Because during my road trip with my wife, we went from the East Coast to the West Coast and the West Coast back to the East Coast. And we went above West Virginia and then we came back below West Virginia and then up the East Coast. And somehow missed West Virginia. And it's one of those places, isn't it, that I'm not going to go back there. Like, no offense. But, like, it's in the middle of nowhere. For me, like, I'm sure that it's a beautiful, awesome state. But, like, it's so out the way for me that I'd have to fly to Boston or New York or Miami or something. And then get a connecting flight just to say I've been there. And then fly out again. But then again, I might read this and be like, okay, I'm going there tomorrow. Presidents love to sleep here. What? Why are these last 10 facts, well, last 8 so far, mental? What do you mean presidents love to sleep here? Let's find out. This state's famous Green Brier Hotel, I don't know it. Is it that famous? I don't know what it is. Originally built in 1778, has hosted more than half of all of the United States presidents. For over 3 decades, it offered a secret bunker where the US Congress could convene in case of nuclear emergency. Okay, that's really cool. But you're just talking about a hotel. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I go to West Virginia, I'm not going to be able to afford to stay there. So that fact hasn't given me anything to be like, okay, I'm going to go to West Virginia. Like, presidents love to sleep there. I'm sorry, West Virginia, all right? I'm sure that it's awesome. And maybe somehow something will happen and I'll be like, I'm going to West Virginia now. Yeah. Number 49, 2 left. I can't believe that we're at the, right at the end of this series. It's Wisconsin, and I haven't been there. It's on the list. I want to do all the northern states. The state bird is fake. Do you know what I mean? This episode has just been like, what? Each fact is like, huh? The state bird is fake. While the state's official bird is the American robin, the official bird of Madison, Wisconsin, is the plastic pink flamingo. Well, the actual, a plastic one? What do you mean? This grew from a 1979 prank in which students of the University of Wisconsin-Madison planted 1,008 of the animals in the grass in front of the dean's office. That's class. In 2009, the city's city council voted to make the bird official. That is what I love about America. Anything can happen. It's where dreams are made. You want to take a plastic pink flamingo and make that your bird of the state, then do it. I respect that. I'm not even gonna take the piss. I'm not even gonna make a joke about that because I respect how much that represents land of the free. Do what you want. Make a plastic bird your official bird of your state. Fucking crazy. Number 50, and the final state of this whole series. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I've read 49 of these mental facts. But here we are at number 50. And without any further ado, what does that mean? Further ado. No, I've never known what without further ado. What does that? I've never known what it means. But without any further ado, number 50 is Wyoming. Haven't been to Wyoming either. Definitely gonna go there. I'm gonna do a northern road trip with my wife. We've already spoke about it. We don't know how we're gonna do it, but one day we're definitely gonna do it. Wyoming has a serious escalator deficit. Don't care. Why is it not something more interesting? Don't have many escalators. Like, cool. This state is home to only 2 escalators, both in the city of Casper. That's all it has to say about it. That is all it has to say. The last fact of this whole series, whole 50 states, is one sentence. And it says this state is home to only 2 escalators, both in the city of Casper. I wish it said, oh, Casper the Friendly Ghost is there as well. Something more interesting than just, we have 2 escalators in our whole state. Wyoming has, like, mountains and shit. Say something better about your state. Okay, well, that's the end of this series anyway. I really, really hope that you have enjoyed it. I've had so much fun recording these, and I've found out some stuff. Like, I've found out facts. Like, I didn't know any of this. I might have known 1 or 2 facts, maybe. So it's been really fun, and I like the idea of doing this more in the future, where I find out crazy facts about stuff in America. I could do stuff about stuff in the UK. I got an idea about some like UK cities and some ideas in my head of what I'm going to do. So yeah, definitely stick around on this channel. But yeah, I got loads of content coming your way. I'm working really hard on this channel to try and pump it forward. So if you please be so kind, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!